As they were chugging along, it seems a group of passengers noticed what they believed to be a Bigfoot walking along on the side of a mountain as they were passing by, and they caught him in this video. Y'all, I am not one to be a Bigfoot conspiracy theorist. I don't even think of all the conspiracy theories, Bigfoot is the one that has any or the most validity, or it honestly confuses me. I'm like, why do people want to believe that there's a giant hairy dude walking around the forest? And I guess it's like an American myth. We don't have a lot of dragon myths, or I guess we have a lot of alien myths. We don't have a lot of tall, unknown being myths. So I always question why is Bigfoot sighting? Why is a Bigfoot sighting important? And then all of that changed when I saw this video. Let's take a look. Like, that is Bigfoot. That is Bigfoot. Look how he's trying to blend in with the shrubs. The dude knows what he's doing. Or woman, or non-binary Bigfoot. Anytime I look at a field of dead shrubs, I'm gonna be looking for a Bigfoot now. What's iconic to me about this video especially is like the Bigfoot knows what he's giving. It knows how to pose. It knows how to work for the camera. It knows to do the arm thing like this. And honestly, that's the only thing getting me kind of caught up here thinking that maybe it is a fake. Just because of that. Now let me see you walk. And there it is, not blurred, not shaky. Nice camo for a Bigfoot. I guess cryptids is what they call these things. Cryptids. Maybe he's taking a shit. Y'all ever thought about that? Giving the Bigfoot some privacy? People. This reminds me of the movie Nope by one Jordan Peele. The spectacle is not worth the danger. Although, I'm sure Bigfoot's probably a lot friendlier than most humans. So Complex posted this. They said, according to TMZ, the video was apparently shot over the weekend during a steam engine train ride from Durango to Silverton, cutting through the San Juan National Forest. Let's do some research, because if we're about one thing here on the Kate Hughesby live stream, it is research. San Juan National Forest. Now, I live in Los Angeles. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the city, it's in Southern California, which is in the United States. The San Juan National Forest is in Colorado, right at like the four, whatever you call that, the four corners, where it's Utah, what is it? Colorado, Utah, Arizona, New Mexico. Am I the only one who always thinks of New Mexico as on the other side of Texas, but like in an imaginary map where like there's still another Texas? No, just me. Got it. So this was San Juan National Forest, southwestern forest of Colorado, which no one should be going to, because I'm sure that is animal, Bigfoot, skinwalker, alien territory. I'm good right here with my Target, Best Buy, and Starbucks right down the street.
Your camera, I'll do it.
As they were chugging along, it seems a group of passengers noticed what they believed to be a Bigfoot walking along on the side of a mountain as they were passing by, and they caught him in this video. A rep for the USDA Forest Service, which has jurisdiction over the forest, tells TMZ they're well aware of this new video evidence recorded last week, but they're not prepared to weigh in on its validity. Could I absolutely see this being a YouTuber, a prankster? What do you call it? A YouTube prankster? I don't know if y'all know this, but I'm actually from Colorado. So I feel like I gotta look into this even more. Now that I know that it's in my state of birth. Now, the top comment here on Instagram says, that's some random geezer in a costume. And someone else says, this another distraction while they're brewing up World War III in the background. All tea here in the comment section today. Now, the thing that does make me think that this could be someone in a costume, hear me out, besides the fact that it's a mythical creature, right? Is that if it was Bigfoot, like if this was Bigfoot's land, like this is Bigfoot's territory, right? I'm sure Bigfoot's aware when trains are coming through, when not to be spotted, and if they saw a train coming through, to squat down earlier before the cameras get out. So suffice to say, if this comes up as a YouTube prankster in like a week or two, or like a yes theory type thing, like, you know what I mean? Like I wouldn't be that surprised. At the same time though, this is the most clear and convincing footage of what they call a Bigfoot I've ever seen. And it's kind of giving like interesting how it's coming out at the same time as like the UFOs. We're unlocking a whole new DLC map here in the United States. Somebody said if that's him, he better be paying taxes. Actually looks like, somebody said, actually looks like every dude I've dated in Colorado, just saying probably lives in a van nearby. Ah, there's T-shade, everything going on in this comment section. Let me know in the comments. Do you think this is really Bigfoot? Like I said at the beginning of this video, I don't really care to believe in Bigfoot. You know, when we have things that we care to believe in, we're gonna have a confirmation bias or an unconfirmation bias. And that's kind of like the whole thing of this, where you kind of see people's confirmation bias coming out and also people's unconfirmation bias coming out. Because it is a clear video. I mean, out of all the videos that you would see of Bigfoot, like, this is probably the clearest. But it really could just be some dude, like, forgot his shoe. Also, there's, like, people who camp out in national forests. And, like, not to scare anyone who's, like, going on a trip soon, but, like, there are actually people who, like, live in national forests and are like cannibals in national forests. I mean, these are just things I've heard. I don't know for sure what goes on in national parks, but they're left alone. I will say that. These things tend to be left alone.
So you're on a scenic train ride through southwest Colorado when suddenly you see...
It's an elusive creature.
Wait, is that?
Oh my God, Sasquatch! So my mind started racing. I was like, all right, I got to get this on.
Brandon here was on a trip from Florida just expecting to, you know, see mountains, but then the couple in front of him noticed a mountain of a man.
It's not easy keeping the camera stabilized at that zoom level.
Pretty sure it's just Sasquatch down there.
That's
Even from a moving
insane.
train, Brandon's video was way better than most clips we've gotten of Bigfoot. And as you probably know, soon it was everywhere.
I just squatted there.
Now, I should mention that Brandon really does not like all this attention.
I ended up having to make my Instagram private.
But one aspect he did appreciate is the connection to his grandfather and his home state. You see, down in Florida...
This supposedly is video of Florida's elusive skunk ape.
There was a local
Skunk
Bigfoot
ape.
called the skunk
I've
ape.
never heard of a skunk
ape. And growing up, Brandon's grandpa used to take him fishing and tell him stories about the mysterious
Does sound like
skunk
something
ape.
that would come out of
I
Florida.
definitely
Though.
say.
Even the dude who took the clip is skeptical.
And no, I did not
to,
see him.
to
He probably avoids
the idea that
people
it's actually
inside.
I
Bigfoot.
was going to ask, so I'm glad you clarified.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
skunk ape.
ultimately, I think my opinion is gonna land on this being shockingly fake. What in the world?
For those wondering, yes, that was a picture of me in a tie-dye sweatshirt at the Skunk Ape Research Headquarters in Florida. And no, I did not see him. He probably avoids people in tie-dye.
I love how the news is making time for this. You know, we all have our priorities, right? All right, that's gonna do it for this section. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe, like, if you want more. What should I watch next? What are we talking about here on the channel? Let me know. Thanks, y'all.